Okay, welcome back to a winter episode of the Florida Boat Guy. It is cold in Florida, which means people are not using their boats and they're not calling me to work on their boats. But I suspect over the next week I'll start to get some phone calls and get some more boat footage for this channel. For this episode, I took some shots. We did a holiday Disney cruise out of Cape Canaveral. So it was a short little cruise to the Bahamas, had some pretty shots. Thought I would do some videos from the Florida Boat Guy perspective. Had my navigation apps and kind of watching where we were going, how fast we were going, that kind of stuff. So it's a short little episode today, and then hopefully next time around I'll have some cool boats and we'll get back to the normal episodes. So that's all I've got for now. Happy New Year. Alright, welcome back to Florida Boat Guy Disney Cruise episode. I'm here on the Disney Wish in Cape Canaveral. Cape Marina, where we normally go for working on boats, is right on the other side of the ship here. And we got ship channel right behind me. We'll be leaving here in about 10 minutes. So, gonna be a week on board here, going over to Nassau in the Bahamas. So, we'll take a couple shots and see how the week goes. We've got the SpaceX launch facility in the background there. It's too bad they've got a sign saying there's going to be a launch tomorrow, so gonna miss it by one day. We got shrimp boats out there too. Shrimp boats?
Yeah.
Alright, we're in the ocean. Alright, good evening. We are here on the Disney Wish, night number 1. And since this is the Florida Boat Guy, we've got to talk about the boat. So, ship is actually flying right now. Clock is doing about 22 knots, so that is close to the top speed on this ship. And so that's, we've got 270 nautical miles to cover in 12 hours from Cape Canaveral down to Nassau. So we are crossing the Gulf Stream currently, went south down the coast, see Miami off in the distance, and then turned east, and now we're crossing the Gulf Stream, and we've got the remnants of a semi-tropical system that's moved off north, but those waves are coming at us, the winds are coming at us, and we've got what I saw on predict wind were 6 to 8 footers, and we're definitely rocking and rolling tonight. Once we get inside, where the Bahamas are, we should be in good shape. But tonight, everybody's getting rolled around a little bit. But I'm loving the Disney cruise so far. This is a beautiful ship. This ship just launched this year, and everything's brand new, which is fantastic. So I'm going to take the kids to dinner and hopefully do some interior shots of the ship later on. For now, I'm going to go enjoy dinner. So that's all I've got for now. Alright, first night dinner going to Marvel Studios.
Next generation of heroes, live demonstrations of exciting.
Alright, Marvel. You see them? Alright, let's see. Yeah. We're rolling.
Oh, we're rolling!
I was watching the water.
What do you mean it's over? That's
true. Alright, welcome to day 2. We've got Atlantis and Nassau behind us. And I'm going to take a quick look on my Argo navigation app. Alright, so you can see we're coming in right there. Okay, we are on deck 14, which is the highest you can go on this ship. And looking at Nassau Harbor here, ended up being a beautiful day. Storm rolled out. And you can see above the other 3 cruise ships that are in port here. Okay, good afternoon. Day 2, still here in Nassau, and enjoying our time. The best part about this cruise is the kids club. Drop your kids off, and they have all kinds of fun things for them to do, and then get to go to the adults area of this ship where it's quiet, there's no kids, and that makes it worth it right there. So anyway, everybody having a good time. Beautiful day as always in the Bahamas, and we've still got 15 to 20 knot winds today. Supposed to calm down a little bit, but I tell you what, everybody on the ship complained about last night, rocking and rolling, and that was, I said, 6 to 8 foot waves. So hopefully a little calmer tonight. Next stop is only about 50 miles away, so versus about 280 miles we had to travel last night from Cape Canaveral down to Nassau. So anyway, going to enjoy the rest of the day here, and that's the update. Okay, getting ready to leave Nassau here, and this is my Argo navigation app, and it is showing we have got about 62 miles from Nassau to Castaway Cay, and you can see we get some deep water here, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000 feet of water, and then this is Disney's private island here, so just north of where we're at now, and that's where we'll be pulling in tomorrow morning. So like I said, only about 63 miles from Nassau, so it should be a nice leisurely cruise this evening, and these waters are fairly protected here along this shelf, so it should be a little smoother ride tonight, and touch base once we take off. Okay, so I'm just checking here on the predict wind, and we're still looking at, this is tomorrow morning, but tonight 5-6 foot waves, which is not a whole lot for this boat, but I'm still seeing that little pocket right there, and those are some decent sized waves between us and Castaway Cay where we're going. So still, I guess the way the winds are blowing and the current, this little spot right here, it's I'm seeing tonight still 5 and 6 foot waves, so maybe a little bit of a ride. Thought we were going to be a calmer, but better than last night at least. So anyway, that's the horn. These ships are getting ready to take off.
Hello, small child. I am okay.
Tomorrow, but is this what it feels like to going along?
You're fine, bud.
Then you need to pick up the picture. Because if we miss the train,
Okay, second to last night here on the Disney Wish, and we had a great day at Castaway Cay. Castaway Cay, C-A-Y, pronounced Castaway Cay. But anyway, looks like a beautiful sunset behind me here, and a little calmer tonight. Finally, a couple rolling nights, and basically out here drifting because we've got 180 miles to go. Tomorrow's supposed to be a day at sea, and so that's, don't need to be moving too fast for that. So looks like a little bit of a front coming in on Thursday though. So Thursday night we've got some waves. Looks like we've got to cross the Gulf Stream heading back into Cape Canaveral, so that could be interesting. But as far as this evening is concerned, much calmer, and we're not moving very fast, so there's not gonna be a lot of waves. So anyway, so far so good, and that's all I've got at the moment. So check in this evening, and we'll see what dinner looks like tonight. Okay, we're approaching the best part about the ship. Kids free adult zone at the far stern. There's an infinity pool. Got all these nice lounge chairs, and no kids. Gotta love that. One more level, get the whole ship to yourself and this beautiful stern view. Alright, well, good morning. It is Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and pretty cool to wake up this morning and see, probably can't see it on the camera, but Bimini just off in the distance, probably about 10 miles out from here. So I said, let's pass it by, opened the door this morning, I said, well, that island looks familiar. Looked on the map, and sure enough, looking straight at North Bimini. So these are the shipping lanes, deep water right here. I recall when I was making that crossing, there was one ship after the other, so that's exactly the route we're taking here. And ships in front of us and behind us, and just that little sliver of land, Bimini off in the distance. So anyway, enjoying the last day here. We're just crawling pretty slowly, probably doing circles because we've got all day to cruise around here and then get to Port Canaveral in the morning. So that's all I've got for now, and do some walking around the ship later and check in a bit. There's our zigzag. There's Bimini, and we went back north. Alright, pretty funny to look here. We are in Nassau, a little zigzag to Castaway Cay, and then we were going south this morning. There's Bimini, and then turned around at Miami and headed back north. So kind of interesting to see. Just kind of hanging out here on our way back to kill some time. But anyway, headed north now. We can see Miami just off in the distance. Speed 9.5 knots, let's call it. Gulf Stream's moving 4 to 5, so the ship is barely moving. Back at Port Canaveral.